a special Thing 1, Thing 2 tonight without the commercial in the middle. Remember Duncan Hunter, also known as the vaping congressman, or more recently known as the indicted congressman, after he and his wife were charged last year on campaign finance violations, wire fraud, and conspiracy? His case will go to trial in September. But in the meantime, while he's out on bail, Hunter still managed to win re-election, barely. And now he's back to doing the things his constituents expect of him, like shooting trolley pro-Trump videos at the border in the middle of the night.
So here is the grand border wall in Yuma, Arizona. This is what we expect to stop people, transnational terrorists, families, all illegal aliens from coming across the border. This is it. It looks pretty tough to cross. Let me see if I can do it. Hey, there we go. That's how easy it is to cross the border here in Yuma, Arizona.
Wow, that is amazing how easy it was for him to just like hop right on over into Mexico. But wait a minute, that guy's not allowed to cross the border. He's out on bail. He can't even leave the country. Hunter's opponent, who's planning to challenge him again in 2020, alerted their local San Diego paper that Hunter either broke the law and violated conditions of his release or was pulling a political stunt. Which brings us to Thing 2. Duncan Hunter was forced to admit that he faked the whole thing. That thing he's stepping over is not the border. That is a vehicle barrier. That was like 75 to 100 feet away from the actual border, which is the Colorado River. Hunter's spokesman confirmed to Politico that, quote, Congressman Hunter remained in the U.S., but then added, I recognize our opponent is trying to create a headline, but I would encourage him and others to look and review a map. Well, that's a weird attack, but okay, here's a map. You'll see the actual border is in blue right by the river, and way over there in red is the vehicle barrier. The blue is the real border. The red is the fake border that Duncan Hunter stepped over when he lied about crossing the real border. Real border blue, fake border red. And thus ends the map review portion of our show.
Yuma, Arizona is that way behind the camera, and this is the border fence. This is the grand border fence you won't see on the fake news media. This is why we need a wall. This is why Trump is right. This is what we need to get rid of and expand upon to secure this country.
Hey there, I'm Chris Hayes from MSNBC. Thanks for watching MSNBC on YouTube. If you want to keep up to date with the videos we're putting out, you can click subscribe just below me or click over on this list to see lots of other great videos.